about or begin talking about is why you feel like you don't have anything to sell. Because we're talking about motherhood and selling, because one thing that's going on in our world today is that moms are looking for ways to supplement incomes. They're looking at ways to bring in a little bit more funds. Of course, hubby is working, but sometimes it's not enough. Food prices are going up. School is becoming a little bit expensive to care for children. They have sports, they have clothes, they have activities that they do. And so we're just looking for ways to bring in some more money. And, I'm in these wonderful mom groups, and I realize that a lot of mothers are looking for work from home opportunities. If you're on here, definitely say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell because I do go live very often. And so a lot of them are looking for work from home opportunities. And let me tell you something that I did, especially during the pandemic. I was at home. I had my children with me because they couldn't go out to school. And, I usually work outside the home, but I ended up working from home. So I did a work from home opportunity where it was a call center. Okay. And they had different opportunities there for you. And sometimes when you get into these call centers, sometimes you don't know if they're scams or not. But this one actually worked out, and I got paid every other like bi-weekly, at least twice a month, and it actually worked out. But something that we're looking into nowadays, because we have AI and we can utilize AI, is that there's so many things you can do now as a mother and taking care of your children at home, because we have tons of working moms out there, and there are ways to supplement your income. And I'm going to show you a few ways, or I'm going to talk about some things you can do in order to supplement that. So what I'm going to be talking about today is just coming up with the idea. And and so hold on one moment. I am and so we're going to be talking about, there's so many things happening in the chat, so I'll be talking to you at the same time. And so why you feel like you don't have anything to sell, okay? Because I'm going to talk about starting your own business. A lot of people are looking for work from home opportunities when you can actually create your own opportunity because you have something to sell. And so, this is how I'm also on here. So, let me just tell you something that might hurt, but will actually set you free, is you don't lack a gift. You're lacking that peace long enough to even be able to hear God speak to you about that gift. Sometimes when we don't take the time, hi Angel, how are you? Thank you so much for being on here. And Inert, I don't know what it is that you want to do. What is it that you would like to do? Let me know. And so, hi Lucy, how are you? Thanks for being on here. If you drop a hi, I'll definitely give you a shout out. So a lot of people are lacking the peace long enough to hear God speak to them about their gift. And, over time, I realized that I had a gift. And this is where I come in. I'm now on here assisting, helping, supporting all of you. Thank you so much for the hearts. And it's funny, I was going to tell you to drop a heart if this is resonating with you. And so most overwhelmed moms think that something is wrong with them because they can't figure out what to sell. And this is for those who want to create their own businesses, because it's very difficult to find that work from home opportunity. So in the time you are looking, why not create something? And so how are you supposed to hear God when your house is like a zoo? Your job sounds like chaos. Your brain is like a funeral, and you haven't even sat down for more than 2 minutes. Hi, for all of you coming in here. So let me know in the chat if you've ever hid in your bathroom just to breathe. And if you love God, that's great. Thank you so much. So if you've ever just hidden in the bathroom just to breathe, you just need that time because you're searching for that peace. And Thank you so much, Christoph. And this is how I speak to my students. I'm actually an educator. So, I have to make sure that when I am speaking, that you and my students can understand me, right? And so that's why I say you're not missing your gift, you're missing your peace. Because what happens is when you don't take the time to sit down and think, no, I'm saying, sorry, Ralph. I was saying, have you ever run to the bathroom to just get some peace because you have children at home, right? And because there's so much chaos going on, your work is chaotic, your home is chaotic, so many things are going on. You don't have the time to actually sit down and think about, what is it that you have to offer? That's what I was saying. So when a mother is overwhelmed, of course, I talk to a lot of moms. I get a lot of men on here, but it can resonate with you as well. Yes, I just had to clarify that for you. So when a mother is overwhelmed, she can't see or hear what God actually put inside of her. But can I tell you, when her peace actually shows up and she gets that time to sit, to think, if you watch my other videos, I talk about even just taking 5 to 10 minutes to just sit and to journal, just to write and let everything that's inside come on out. Sometimes when we go back and look on it, you will begin to see where your gifts lie. Those things that start coming out of you because you have more time to think. And so this is where your clarity shows up. This is where your confidence begins to show up. And then your gift starts to pop open, of course, like popcorn, all right? And so then you begin to recognize, okay, this is that thing that I believe that I'm really good at. Now, a lot of people don't realize is that they have a gift, but you need to master the skills to make that gift better. And sometimes when we get out there and we start using that gift, we might be a little bit rusty. It may come off bad. It may not seem as strong, but you have to get out there and start doing it. Well, Christoph, yeah, the world is ruthless and it takes a lot of strength. To tell you the honest truth, sometimes we're lacking peace. In today's world, it's easy to lack that peace a lot. Hi, Lordy. And Detu, how are you? And so, because there's a lack of that peace, it's either you lack the peace and you have nowhere to go, or you lack the peace and you have God. So I'd rather have, or because we're living in a chaotic world, to actually have the Lord with me. Say, hi, King Jesus. How are you? And so this is where I come in and tell you that your peace determines your profit, okay? Because you can't be chaotic and trying to run a business at the same time. It's difficult and it slows you down and it makes it very hard. And I'm telling you this from personal experience, okay? Peace is not a luxury. Peace is a business strategy. It's something you need, okay? Have you ever been working and working and working and working so hard that your body collapses? You need to take a break. You need time to think. You need time to process everything and all of those skills and everything that you need. Not only that, you need a mentor, okay? And so if this is resonating with you, definitely like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell and share this channel with your friends and family. Listen, give me a few hearts. Hi, T Ducking, how are you? And smiley faces, all of the above, because I want to know that this is resonating with you. Thank you all. And so, have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, you can't think? Let me know in the comments if when you are stressed, you cannot think. And I'm asking you all this question because I'm going to do a rapid fire session with you to discover some gifts, okay? So I want you to stay with me until the end. Have you ever noticed that when you are stressed, it's very difficult for you to think? Let me know in the chat. It's hard for you to create. You cannot focus. You can't hear God. And you can't remember sometimes what do you even walk into the kitchen for? You ever go in to say something? Hi, T Decking. And, but when you are calm, and my children will tell you when I'm calm, They want to come to me and ask me all the questions they want. It's easier for me to think. It's easier for me to process. And you need your peace in order to focus on whatever that business is, right? Don't forget to get your tea or your coffee or your water and enjoy. And so, but when you're calm, the ideas start to flow, solutions pop up, and then suddenly you remember the gift that God has given to you. And this is why I say that your peace determines your productivity, and your productivity determines your profit. The more focused you are, the more profitable you can be. But when you're unfocused, it's very difficult to reach the goal that you're trying to get to. And some of you all are one piece away from just discovering like $500 a month, just an idea. And so Ralph was saying, how do you get calm in this world? You only feel peace with animals? Okay, and enlightened people who don't perform. Interesting. What do you mean by performing? Because I truly believe that when you have the peace of God within you, that comes out of you, because the issues of life flows out of your heart. So death and life is in the power of the tongue. And when you're around people who are toxic, you're going to feel that toxicity. And when you're around people who are not, and who are at peace, and who are life-giving in regards to the words they say, because they fill themselves with those things that are not chaotic. They're not, I mean, even when we sit down and listen to the news, right? You have to remember that when you say birds of a feather flock together, be careful of the people you surround yourself with, because they affect your peace. And this is what I'm talking about right now, is that when you lack that peace, it creates a lot of dysfunction even within yourself, okay? And then you become dysfunctional. And we don't want to be dysfunctional people, because it hinders us from the goals we have in life. And this is why you have to be careful who you align yourself with. Your friends, your family, co-workers, all of these people can affect you in the long run. Thank you so much, Frankie. Guys, definitely give me some hearts and let me know that this is resonating with you. Thank you for the comments. And so, I'm sure you feel more creative when you're calm and when you're not stressed, right? So this goes to show that your peace, this is not optional. This is something you actually need, okay? And so when you're building a business, if you're unable to focus, you're gonna have a hard time building, and building fast, because there are some steps that you need to go through. So a lot of people are looking for work from home opportunities when you can actually start building your own business, right? And so you have something that people will actually pay you for. And my suggestion is to start somewhere. And then when you begin to grow, and you will learn, and you will learn what works, what doesn't work, and you will tweak as you go. And that's where your growth comes in, and then you perfect your craft and things like that. So now you already have something to sell. You just haven't recognized it yet. So let me give you some examples. If people come to you for advice, right? Like coaching. So, and this is what I do. I coach mothers and those who are here in my wonderful community. And if you're really looking for your purpose, and you're looking for that thing that, you know, to get down that path where that special gift that God has blessed you with, this is where I come in and I coach you and help you through those steps. So if people come asking you for advice, you're basically coaching them, right? You could be coaching a sport. You could be coaching people how to fix a car. You could be coaching people how to cook a meal. You can be coaching people how to decorate their homes. There's different types of coaches out there. So there are people who can coach. Think about it. What do people come to you for? Okay, I'm going to put that into the comments here. Let's see here. So what do they come to you for? Let me put this in here. What do people, I'm typing it in here. Okay. What type of advice do people come to you for? Let's answer that in the comments. Because sometimes people don't realize they do have a gift. There's something there that they have. And so, if you're naturally organized, people come to you to play how to play soccer. That's really good. And you can coach them on how to do that. You can charge them for it. And so, many people are searching on how to do it. And there are many ways you can bring it to them. You can coach them in person. You can coach them online. You can do on Zoom. However, okay? And then, if you're naturally organized, systems planners or routines, thank you very much, Nathan. If you do all of that, that's a skill, that's a gift. You can coach people on. You can even create these things for people. So if you have a system, if you know how to build a business, if you know how to build a YouTube channel, hey, I'm on here if you all want to start a YouTube channel. If you're good at planning, if you're good at creating routines, these are things you can do for people. You can create products and teach them how to do it themselves. That's something you can do. Now, do folks say that you're encouraging? Yes. So, someone said, Mr. Messenger here said, change the battery in your smoke detector. That's something you can coach people on. There are many ways to do it. There's so many, there's simple things. Honestly, I saw someone online and she was like, you can make money. Just someone sitting down watching paint dry. And, it's the craziest. Yes, I'm sorry, my smoke detector needs to be changed, but you can coach someone to do it. And no, it's not your neighbor, it's mine. Usually that does not happen, but yes, it is mine. It needs to be changed. Whoops, sorry. Anyways, Messenger, it depends on how you do it. Because have you ever seen any shorts or reels out there and you're like, what is this person doing? You clicked on it. You clicked on it. And can you believe that people are making money off of this? You would think, let me tell you, people make money off of the simplest things. Where you say, well, people aren't going to do that, don't bother. You'd be surprised how many people are doing it. Go and research it right now. Because there are people out there making money on the simplest thing. There are people making money on clipping nails, on feet and toes. So let me tell you, there is something that you can sell, okay? And so, if people say you're encouraging, guess what? You can make motivational content, devotional challenges. I am not the kind of person to discount a lot of things because there's so many different ways you can make money. So instead of just looking for work from home opportunities, create something for yourself. Okay? If you need to know how to save money. You can make budget guides, savings plans, workshops. You can create different workshops and just invite people into the workshop for a fee. You can just do that. I hold master classes, except mine are free. But of course, I charge to work with me. And now, if you are looking for a coach to figure out what is that thing that you would love to do, I hold space for people, and I create motivational content. All right. So yes, you can make money doing a lot of these things. Hey, if you have survived something difficult, and if you have a testimony, you know that you can become a public speaker and tell your story. You know how many people are out there speaking? How many speakers do you know of out there? And they just tell their story to encourage others to be able to prosper, to thrive, all of those things. You can become a public speaker and people pay you for your story. So there are many things you can do. You can speak at shelters to begin if you're just beginning. You can speak at universities and schools, anywhere that would have you, restaurants. It really doesn't matter. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the comments. Give me the hearts and everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this channel with all of your mom friends. During the week, I do morning motivation. I also do walk-in talks to encourage you all to get your bodies moving. And as we're here talking about peace and your productivity and creating that prosperity for you, moms do things naturally that other people struggle with, okay? One thing I've realized is that moms, we know all the things. We know what to do. We know how to do it, but we don't get it done, okay? And this is why I say a lot of moms need support. And this is why I have created my business, Supporting Mothers, because we already know what to do. But I encourage others to actually get it done. And I create a few systems and things for them as well to actually do so. And so someone will pay you for what comes to you naturally. You know what I mean? It's easy to you, but it may not be easy to someone else. And so your everyday life is valuable. Drop that in the comments. Type "my everyday life is valuable." And I want you to realize that. And so what I'm going to do is help you to realize that you already have a gift. Hi, Ahmed. How are you? And let's pull some of them out of you. Okay? Because this is going to save somebody a whole mental breakdown, because sometimes we're thinking and we're like, where do we go from here? You do not need to start something big. You don't need to start something complicated. You just need to start. It's one simple offer, okay? Something that doesn't steal your peace, all right? So let me start slow. A peaceful mom can build a business. A stressed mom builds survival. That goes for anyone. If you are stressed, you're trying to survive. You are not thriving in stress. You are surviving. And so when you are starting your business, lovely people out there. Hi, Jun. Hi, Jun. How are you? When you are starting your business, you don't need a giant website, 1,000 followers, 10 products, a brand new personality, or a magic blueprint. You need to start with one idea. As small as it is, start with that one idea. It's just one gift, a simple offer, a peaceful plan, and one person to help you get clarity. Hello, that's where I come in. One person to help you to get clarity. And if you want to contact me, go to my channel. My email is there, and let me help you along your way. You just need one simple offer, okay? And so if you are tired of just trying to build a complicated business that's going to wear you out, drop in the chat, I'm tired. I'm here in the United States, okay? And so you are allowed to build slowly. You are allowed to start small. You are allowed to pick the path of peace. Why pressure yourself? Start small. Start somewhere. You will eventually get the momentum. And don't compare yourself to others, okay? Like I said, I am here to support you. My email is connect@mothermotivated.com. There's many ways you can contact me, and I'll connect with you. I'll spend a day, a few hours, an hour with you, and we can go through a few things. But definitely talk with me, book a call with me, and of course there will be an intro, and we can definitely talk about it. And so I'd rather you make $100 when you're at peace than trying to make $1,000 in a panic. Because when you're stressed and you're in a panic, what happens is you kind of collapse at the end of that panic. And so that $1,000 you made, it comes to a halt. Unlike when you're in peace and you create that $100, you can repeat, right? Make it repetitive and keep creating more, and that 100 turns to 200 and then to 400, and then it doubles again to 800. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're at peace. And so let us identify your gift right now. All right? So we're going to do this together, and I want you to answer in the chat. What do people always ask you for help for? What do people always ask you for help with? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to put this in here for you. What do people always ask you for help with? Let me know in the chat. What do people always ask you for help with? Let me know. And then I'll let you know you have something to offer. Sorry about the smoke detector. I didn't even realize it until now. Also, what comes easy to you, but hard to others? What comes easy to you, but hard to others? I'm giving you all some time to think, because I want you to let you know. Hi, N-hyphen. How are you? Let me know if you're on here. You've just come on here and joined us. I'm asking a few questions to let those of you out there know that you have something to offer. And in your peace, you can create something. What do people always ask you for help with? And what comes easy to you, but hard to others? What comes easy to you, but hard to others? What problem have you already solved in your own life? I want you to know that you can build a business around all of these things. What problem have you already solved in your own life? Think about all of these questions. Drop your answers in the chat. What do people compliment you on the most? So these are questions for you to think about. What do people, I'm dropping them in the chat because I want you to think about it, that you don't need stress to make money. You already have something to sell. And once you answer these questions, we'll work on. Hi, Detu. Thank you so much for the heart. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Share this channel because I want others to hear the message. And I want to be able to encourage others as well. And let them know that they too have something to offer. So check the questions in the comments, okay? And Detu, can you answer some of these questions that you see in the comments? What do people always ask you for help with? What comes easy to you, but hard to others? What problem have you already solved in your own life? What do people compliment you on the most? I want you guys to answer those questions because I want to show you that you have something to offer. And so if you had peace this week, I mean real peace, what idea would you finally work on? Because I find that a lot of people are saying, I'm too busy to do that. I don't have the time. But if you did and you had the time, what idea would you finally work on? What idea would that be? What would you finally work on? Tell me. I asked a few questions in the chat if you're just joining me on here and this is live. I want to know if you had peace this week, I mean real peace, what idea would you finally work on? Answer these questions because instead of looking for that work from home, guess what? You can create something yourself. You do have something to sell. People come to you for something. There's something you can do. There's something you can capitalize on. There's something you can master. What do people compliment you on the most? Let's look into it. Think about these questions. What do people always ask you for help with? What comes easy to you but hard to others? Let me know in the chat. Okay, let me know in the chat. Answer some of these questions and we can talk about those. And so these are your clues. This is where your money is. This is your straight talking point here. Now, prosperity and being successful is not always monetary. People are looking for success in many different ways. Yes, you can earn money. Yes, you can be prosperous in that whatever you're doing is growing your family in the way they should go. Everybody has different goals, but you have something to offer to get you to that goal. And let me know in the comments if any of these questions are resonating with you. Can you answer some of these questions? And then let me know. And if something clicked for you, and if you know you need more peace, clarity, or someone to guide you through building a business that doesn't drain you. Because a lot of times we're looking into like, what can I actually do? And you're looking for a business that doesn't drain you. Here's what you need to do. Book a call with me. You can join my group, or you can get onto my email list, okay? Of course, in the comments, I did put my group link, and I would love for moms to join my group. You can come on live and we'll just talk. If you need that support, because a lot of moms are looking for work from home, except while you're looking for that, you can actually create something yourself and earn money doing it. And so this is where I come in to support you on that, to get you to those ideas on where to begin. Because you deserve that profit, you deserve that rest. And guess what? And to build your confidence, because you can do it. And definitely let me know if this is resonating with you. I want to say that I love you all. Hi, Vino. How are you? Thank you so much. I love everyone in my community. Guys, don't forget to visit the questions that I've dropped in the comments. And of course, if you're going to be here on the replay, I'm going to drop that into the comment section as well. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Does any of those questions resonate with you? Vino, what do people compliment you on the most? What problem do you have you already solved in your own life? And what comes easy to you but hard to others? We're thinking of ideas here because a lot of people are struggling with, where to begin in starting their own business. A lot of people are just looking online for work from home, and it's taking them an entire year. And they need to make money, but you already have something to offer. And I'm just asking a few questions for you all to answer, to show you that, yes, you do have something to offer. And so your peace is your power, and your gift is already in your house. Remember the widow in the home when her husband died? She needed some support because they were about to take everything she had because her husband owed money. And then when the prophet comes by, see, this is your coach, right? Because sometimes we're so bogged down that we cannot think. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning, if you're just joining me here now. And this is why people need coaches. Yes, I am married, Vino. Sometimes we think we can do it on our own. And this is why I support mothers, because a lot of times we believe we can do these things on our own. For those of you, okay, so if you're young and you're on here, of course, I'm speaking to adults. More than likely, you can start your own business. You'd have to look at what the law says about that, because I know you can start working in businesses at 14, and it depends on where you live. Now, don't forget to look at the questions in the comments. Have any of these resonated with you? Because you have something to offer, and I'm here to support you. And if you need support with doing that, definitely book that call with me. Join my group. I have a monthly group that meets. Let's talk. This is over Zoom, so we get to speak face to face. Well, not in person, but over Zoom, and it's not on here. But definitely like, subscribe, and share this with your friends and family. And I go live during the week. I do walk and talks, encourage you to get your body moving, and morning motivation. So if you need motivation in the morning, definitely get here. And so, if this has been resonating with you, definitely let me know. And if you are anyone on here looking to start a business, let me know in the comments. If you are looking to start a business and you just don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, you think you don't have the capacity to do it, you think you don't know what you have, you don't know what your passion is, your purpose is, and any of those things. If you're looking to start a business, definitely book a call with me and join my group. Get onto my email list. Send me an email, connect@mothermotivated.com, and I will send you my link to book that call. I would definitely love to hear from you all, and I'm here to support you. And let me know in the comments what resonated with you and what you learned today. I would love to hear from you. What did you learn today? All right, I'm looking at the comments here. And I want you to go ahead, and especially if you're on the replay, to answer these questions. What do people always ask you for help with? What comes easy to you but hard to others? What problem have you already solved in your own life? What do people compliment you on the most? And if you had peace this week, real peace, what idea would you finally work on? Let's think about it, and definitely drop it in the comments. Thank you so very much, you all, for the likes and the love. I'm about to go, and what I always say is I love you, I love you, I love you. Definitely come back on the replay in the comments and let me know what resonated with you. And you all have, I'm here every Sunday night, unless otherwise noted, every Sunday night to talk about motherhood and things we can do to improve, and definitely support you all. Hi Akish Joy, how are you from Ghana? It's good to have you on here from Ghana. I asked a few questions in the comments, and I just want to know what's resonating with you. Let me know if you can see them, because a lot of moms, we're always looking for work from home opportunities, but I'm saying that you can actually create something and make money from it. Hi Deda, how are you? Remember that you don't need stress to make money, because if you're stressed, it's very difficult to think about it. If you're here, you're just coming on, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. So, Deda, you have to put it into English because I don't understand that language. I'm very, very sorry. But definitely share this with your friends. Help me. I'm working to get to 1,000. This way I can get the message out to more people. And so don't forget to check the questions in the comments about if you had peace this week, real peace, what idea would you finally work on? Okay? Because your peace creates your productivity, your passion, the job, not really the job, but that thing you're trying to create to bring in that prosperity. Okay? Richard, I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay? It doesn't even make any sense. So, definitely let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you. And and what stood out to you as you were on here? What has stood out to you? Okay? Just let me know what is standing out to you or resonating with you. Definitely press the hearts and the likes. And this way I know that you are enjoying the content. All right? Let me know that you are enjoying the content on here. Thank you all for the hearts and the likes and the smiley faces and all, and this is resonating with you. And so definitely answer those questions in the comments and let me know how this is resonating with you. Okay? Of course, I'm dropping it in the comments for you. And so if you're on here, definitely let me know where you are tuning in from. And I say, once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And I want to say that I love you. I love you. I love you. And you all have a great rest of your evening. Bye bye.